So what's going on YouTube, man? Today I got a video for you guys, and I want to ask some hard questions. And really, they shouldn't be hard in your mind, and you'll see what I'm getting at the end of this video. And I'm going to title this video, "Disaster is Coming, or Is It?" And what I mean by that is this. For this past 2 years or so, we've had a lot of people out there, and some of you guys who I'm talking to right now have lost a job, and, it seemed like it was a tragedy coming in your family. Now, what I'm going to do at this point is challenge you, is that to ask yourself, what did you learn in this situation? Because I think every so-called tragedy is a learning experience. Now, one thing, and I've always said this, and you guys have probably heard me say this before, and if you haven't, you need to listen to this. The next time you get a job, the day you go in, first day, numero uno, first day, I want you to go in and say, this job is not going to last. And the reason why you're telling yourself that is because you're going to save money like a madman. You're going to build yourself an emergency fund. So if the rug gets pulled from under you, once again, you have options. You have money to fall back on. And I want you to do that because tragedy only happens when you're not prepared. What happens if your spouse was to die tomorrow? You see, I had some friends that, drive Mercedes-Benz and live in nice areas, have nice homes. But if something like that happened or a tragedy came, they wouldn't know what to do. Think about that. Do you have a will in place? Do you have the proper life insurance in place? If you were to pass away, will your spouse be taken care of when you pass away? Or do you have a mindset of, I don't like to worry about those things until things happen? I don't worry about those things. I don't worry about retirement. I'm too young to worry about retirement. If this is your mindset, I am begging you, change it today. Because that type of mindset is the mindset that when tragedy comes, you don't know how to handle it. You're running around with your head cut off, and you're crying and you're begging for help because you didn't prepare. And we've seen countless of times where people have fell into that category of not being able to take care of themselves because they didn't prepare. So I'm going to tell you right now, so you be prepared next time. Tragedy is coming. And I don't like to call it tragedy because I think when you're prepared for it, life is coming. Think about that for a second. When you're prepared for it, life is coming. We all are involved in life. If you're breathing right now, you're in the game. So if you're in the game, you got two things you can do. Either be prepared and things won't be stressful, or do not be prepared and everything will be stressful. Which one will you choose? Like I said, I'm not trying to put fear on anyone or anything like that. I'm just trying to tell myself and you guys that, look, it is better if you're prepared for things than if you're not. So will is important. Life insurance is important. Make sure you have emergency fund. That's important. No debt. That's real important. And live a life where you can concentrate on other things. The happiness in life. The bird singing. The ocean. Trips with your family. Because you can afford it. Because you did the right things early. And for those of you who had that thought about you're too young to be thinking about retirement, you got another thing coming. Because if you start now and save a little when you get older, you'll have something. You don't have to cry when the government cuts Medicare or when the government is doing what they're doing. Because if you prepare for yourself, you don't have to worry about what the government is doing. See, a lot of people ask me, what do you feel about Barack Obama? What do you feel about the government and stuff like that? Really, to be honest, I don't pay attention to it. I've heard they're having a health bill and stuff like that, whatever. Okay. I prepared for that a long time ago. You know, so just some food for thought out those guys. Let me hear your comments. Let me know if you were one that actually was in that category of not being prepared, and you learned from this situation. So until next time, guys, signing off.